YouTube, it is Monday the 11th of August. It's the last week out here in Barcelona. These weeks have flown by. It is currently 6:30 in the morning. Should be a little bit quieter, as I do have a tendency to talk a little bit loud and probably wake the house up, but the house is definitely going to be awake when I put that coffee machine on. As you would have heard in the last video, it's not the quietest. So I'm going to take through a week. A few clips, pick the camera up throughout this week. Last week out here, today being Monday. Big focus with work on a Monday, set myself up correctly, because I do find, if, as cliche as it sounds, if I win the Monday, or if I have a productive Monday, it just flows through for the rest of the week, which is obviously what I want. So up nice and early, gonna have a coffee. First thing, my little routine in the morning is I write out, I've already got my to-do list for today, but I write out what a successful day looks like, so that when I review my day, I know, right, have I done everything? Do I feel good? And I can box it all off. So go and spend about 10-15 minutes doing that. No phone, put a coffee on, or wake the house up and make a coffee. And then 7 till 10 is going to be all things content, emails, sequences, replying to client messages, replying to any messages on socials. Try not to go on my phone for the first hour at least. And then I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm meeting a friend who's out here for a coffee and a walk down the front. And then this afternoon we've got 2 sales calls. I've got some videos I need to slightly edit, and then also I'm putting together sort of a mini webinar series / email series. So I need to put all that together, film it, and go from there really. So brought the camera along, see what we got up to this week. Big week of training, we've got 61k to run before Saturday. Sunday off to Girona for a few days of a deload, and bring the camera along, see what a week looks like. Put a t-shirt on, the tan is looking alright, not so much from the back, but you can see I sat in the sun yesterday and got a little bit brown, which is all good. So I'll catch you when something worth filming is worth being filmed. Right, it's currently 11 o'clock, so just done 7, 8, 9, 10, a good few hours working, mainly creating content, reels, carousels, that sort of stuff. We're now heading to the gym. Got a full body strength session. Got 2 gym memberships at the moment, so I'm gonna go to the one that's a little bit closer and a little bit quieter. And like I say, full body session at number 1. This is the weather. It's decent. Still stinks. Piss and shit. Literally the whole of Barcelona just stinks. I've come to the conclusion after being here for 4 weeks, it's a stinky gaff. But enough of putting the place down and annoying the locals. Get down the gym and then enjoy a bit of the sun. So that is the gym ticked off, full body session on a Monday, as always. Coming back now, got some more bits and bobs work-wise. I'm in a really good routine at the moment. I think I've found, finally, how I want my days to look, and actually got them looking that way. Because in the past, I used to not really do too much, and it never left me feeling fulfilled, because I wasn't moving the business forward. I wasn't feeling like I'd done much, which after a while can get a little bit boring. So at the moment, got it structured, so I'm up at 6:30, 7 till about 9:30, first work block, have some breakfast, 10 till like 11, just like replying to client messages, any messages on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, that sort of stuff, and then go to the gym, come back, have some lunch. It's now just about to turn 1 o'clock, so we've got another probably, I'm going to split this up, so I've got a call at 4:30, so I'm going to do 2 hours now of putting a course together, which is going to be put onto School, which is something new that I'm bringing out for my LinkedIn. So I'm going to be putting that all together on Canva, and then I'm going to go for a little walk, just a bit of fresh air, make sure my steps get ticked off. So my steps have been pretty poor because of just working a lot. I know obviously I'm running, but I want to try and keep my steps separate to the run. So today I think I'm only about 3,000. Then once I come back, I've got my call at 4:30 to about 5 o'clock, and then 5 till 6 we've managed to set up downstairs into like a little studio. So
going to film some Instagram talking head reels as well as LinkedIn talking head reels. So that should probably take me about an hour once I've scripted them. Well, I've scripted most of them, but just polished them all off and reviewed it. And then 6 till 7, I will just be a case of reviewing the day, replying to messages, doing some outreach, checking like KPIs, CTR, so like click-through rates, lead magnet downloads, everything else. So just sort of reviewing the day, the numbers, planning tomorrow, and then 7 o'clock wrap the day up. So that's how I've structured it so far, which is working well. And then I will go to the sauna steam room this evening. No phone, just me, myself, and maybe Josh if he's not doing anything. So stop waffling on and we'll crack on with a few hours of work. Right, people, it is now 20 to 7 p.m. and this afternoon sort of flown by, to be fair. We had a consultation call with an individual who is signing up, which is fantastic. He's got an ultra marathon planned, but before that we're just going to go into a bit of a dieting phase, pull off a little bit of body weight to help him with his efficiency with running, staying injury free, and just balancing it around a new job and moving house, etc. But long term, ultra marathon is going to be sort of something we're going to look to work towards. And then the rest of this afternoon I've put together a mini webinar series, which is going to be 2 videos per week for the next 4 weeks, sent to my email list, covering hybrid training, and hopefully people that watch it can take action steps at the end of each video, so they can take that action step, implement it, and over the course of the 8 videos, they're going to be much further ahead with their whole hybrid training, strength training, nutrition, recovery. So I have created all those presentations. I've then filmed them all. Tomorrow I'm just going to put it all together as an email so it's done on an automation, because to do it now at 6:45, my brain is pretty fried. So yeah, I need to also review my day, some KPIs, which I like to do just to stay on top of in terms of, content, outreach, messages, clients, reviewing everything. So I enjoy spending the last half an hour of the day really just to wrap that up. So that's pretty much it. And then we're going to head down the sauna steam this evening with a bit of a time to chill out and decompress, get an early night, and I've got to run tomorrow morning. So I'm going to wrap the video up. I'm going to wrap today up here and then pick the camera back up on my run tomorrow down the front. So don't know what my finger and hands doing here, but I'll see you then. I've had so many people message saying how this is the goat.
Oh no, that's leaking.
Ah, shit. Ah, it is. Fuck.
A holy moment for YouTube channel.
Is there anywhere I can show you?
Turn it up. So the liquid's at the bottom, at the top. Then just drink it until it goes down a bit. And you can open it, pour it into a glass.
Oh, fuck. Oh, look, it's actually stuck to me.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna get it.
Oh, no way. Anyway, that wasn't planned. As I was saying, this one is apparently the goat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now it's Tuesday. A little bit of a later entry to this week's video. This clip anyway. Obviously this morning went out a 16k run, tempo run, really good. Probably the most humid it's been, hottest so far. I walked out this morning to do my warming up and I was like, whew, we're in for a bit of heat. So 3k warm up, 10k at 4:38 pace, which is about threshold, and then a 3k cool down. Obviously in the last clip you would have seen me attempt to, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get a clip of me drinking a can of Monster. I planned some content around it for an Instagram post about, going out, shagging, doing whatever. You can't beat the taste of a drink after a run, but that all went tits up, didn't it? So that's where we're at. And then it's currently now 25 past 11. It's been a bit of a slow start to the morning. I think when I got back from my run, I must have just sat for an hour and just monged out, to be fair, which I quite enjoy doing. And then that consisted of a shower, a nap, scroll, and now we're back. So this morning we are currently putting together some YouTube videos. 3 a week is the aim. So that's what I'm trying to do, So the next one's going to be how I'm training for an ultramarathon 6 weeks out. So the plan is to do 2 educational based. Obviously, this is a little bit more about where I'm currently at with my training, and then I will give some value. The other one's going to be soul value as well, and then the third video per week is going to be like this on the DJI. A little bit lifestyle, me waffling on, talking, see what I get up to, and yeah, that's what the plan is. On top of 6 Instagram posts per week, 4 emails a week, 5 LinkedIn posts per week as well. So content is coming out a lot, but this is like the last big week. I'm in Barcelona, thankfully, because it's just, the place is a shithole. It stinks of piss, there's shit everywhere. I won't be horrible on the people, but there's a lot of just, yeah, not for me. So it's currently Tuesday, like I say. Sunday I'm off to Girona, a coastal town just off Girona, which is meant to be really nice. So I'm there until Wednesday, and then next Wednesday I fly to my dad's for 10 days. So the plan is to push things in this push phase, which I've been in with work and training for probably like that's 5 weeks since I've been here. And then I'm going to have a few days off in Girona, just chilling out. Tends to be when the best ideas come to mind. A little bit of a deload from training, and when I'm at my dad's I can get back into that routine and such. So that is the plan. Today is going to be very heavy on the laptop content. I've got a call at 3 o'clock, as always on a Tuesday, with the movement blueprint, all things training, coaching and everything else. So yeah, I'll pick the camera up if I get up to anything interesting. More often than not, it's just going to be sat here. A little bit of a walk later on. Sauna steam room this evening, and bed by 10 o'clock. So there we go. But I'll pick up the camera and we can take it from there. Right, it's now 7:45. The day is boxed off. Literally been on the laptop pretty much all afternoon. So coming up to 8 o'clock, sauna, steam, and then get home, hour or so downtime, hit the sack. Tomorrow, 15k run, and I'm going to go to the Camp Nou, or the new camp. So I'm going to run there, do a bit of a loop on the way back, get 15k in the legs. So another successful day, another productive day. Looking forward to bed later. Okay, it's Wednesday morning. Again, 6:30, nice and early. Double training day, as usual Wednesday. And this time we're going to change up the route. As I said yesterday, we're going to go to the new camp and see. It's about 2 miles away. So my plan is to run there, run back, and then run down to the front and run back. So I've got 15k, nice and easy, nice chill pace, no sort of hard tempo, hard efforts, just trying to get more time on feet and just basically keep building my base. So that is the plan. I've got coffee. It's a fasted run, so what I'd like to do is the night before ensure that my last meal is high in carbohydrates. So we had some oats, some dark chocolate and a little bit of honey. That was around about 7:30, 7:45 when I come back from the sauna, so maybe a little bit later, maybe 8:30. And then that is going to be sit in my system. I'm hydrated, just had some water, some electrolytes, I've got coffee. Let this do its thing, get changed, get ready, and go out for 15k. So here we are at Camp Nou. It's not that impressive because obviously it's having loads of work done to it. So I've ran here 4k, and that's it. The main part you can't go into because it's workers only, but they have a tendency to build things and then put scaffolding on them and never complete it on time. But another 11k to go, so double back down the front. Bosh. It's now 2:15 and we've been doing a few hours of work, a few YouTube videos have been recorded, a few bits of content scheduled and planned, because next week I'm away for a few days and I plan on just deloading with work and with training. So had to reassess this week and change a few bits. I'm gonna rest tomorrow as normal. Friday is gonna be my long run because Saturday I'm then traveling to Girona by train at 8:30 in the morning. So getting 30k done before 8:30 is probably not gonna happen. So I'm gonna do that and see how we get on. It has to be done. I'll get it done, which is the main thing. But now, I've got gym session, which is session number 2, and I'm really flagging. I've had to really G myself up to go out and get this gym session done. And what I would recommend for the sessions where you're maybe not as motivated is, first of all, motivation comes and goes. Discipline is what you want, and that's what's built over time. So I know I'm going to go and do that gym session regardless. I know as soon as I get into the gym, I'll be fine because music's on, session, I'm there, blood's going around the body, I'm feeling good. And sometimes I might even just set myself a 45-minute timer, get what I can do in that time, and more often than not, I'll just finish the session off anyway because I'm nearly done, so I might as well. So that's where we are. Get the session ticked off. The gym's going to be really busy, which is another reason why I'm a little bit like, ugh, but still go and get it done. Probably won't be able to film much. I'll take the camera, see if I can get anything. Then I'm going to come back, and I'm currently building out a new course, which I'm putting on a school community, and I think I'm going to have nearly 80 videos. So I'm just putting those all together, which is taking up a large portion of my time, which is not too bad. And then I need to get some thumbnails for the YouTube, upload them, schedule them for next week, as well as this afternoon also edit a few bits of short form content for socials. So that's the plan. Probably be wrapping up the day around 7 o'clock and then heading for the sauna steam room as always before watching the Super Cup, Spurs versus PSG. So let's get this gym session done. Whew. Let's go. It is now 8:20, Wednesday evening. I'm going to wrap today's segment up. It's been a long day. Definitely a lot of fatigue today, I have to admit. I think double training days and working, it's just caught with me. I've been really tired, like shattered all day. Napped twice, which is very unlike me. Obviously napped after my run and then went to the gym. Gym was sweating loads. I felt really, really warm, which granted it is the summer in Spain, but I almost could feel my core body temperature was trying to cool itself down. Probably could have done a little bit better job with hydration, and come back for the session just ruined. I pulled back a little bit, got into the gym, did what I needed to do. Some mobility work, did my hinging with the deadlift, as you would have seen in the last clip. Then I did upper body press, overhead press, a leg press, some core work, which was some pull-off presses, cable rotation, and a plank. And then I did a little bit of arms just to finish, but it was a little bit half-hearted, if I'm honest. And then come back and, wiped out. But the main thing is, you deal with what you can on the day. I know that Wednesday is a very high output. I'm talking 15k run in a gym session. So some of the tasks did feel a little bit monotonous. I did finish a little bit earlier than normal. I sort of knocked it on the head. Well, work at 6:30, and I had a call with a client, which was really good. That definitely helped lighten up the mood because he's doing his Ironman soon, so that's really exciting and got me buzzing for that. So ended the day really well, and it's just one of those where, not every day is going to be at its best, especially as I'm trying to live like an athlete, 60 kilometres of running a week, 3 gym sessions, trying to build a business. At the moment, I'm in very much of a build and system phase because this sort of time of year, inquiries drop off, people are away on holiday, it's summertime sort of thing. So for now, I've been using the last sort of 5 weeks to prepare everything for the back end of the year. So whether that comes round, I'm in a really good position. I've got everything that I need to do, and it's going to be a nice, easy transition. So that's what the last few weeks have been. So far today, the last week or so, I'm building together a course. So been putting together all these slides. The plan is to put all the slides together. I've done 4 modules and there's 12 in total. I've got 20 videos. So there's about 6 videos per one. There's going to be a lot of videos basically. So I'm going to put all the information in there and all the content, and then go back around, edit it, make it look a little bit prettier, and then record, put onto school, etc. So something launching in October, which will be very good, something a little bit more so than just fitness, but pretty much everything that I use in terms of life, because fitness has definitely helped me with a lot, but it's also allowed me to do well in other areas, whether it be work, whether it be productivity, that sort of thing. So I'm putting this all together. Training, nutrition, scheduling your week, productivity, energy, everything, full shebang. So there we go. But it's 8:20. Well, it's waking up to 8:30 now, and I'm going to watch the football. Get an early night. Tomorrow is a rest day, so chilling out. No alarm clock, which will be nice. Bit of creative work, and go from there. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Friday morning, people. 6:30. Just woken up, as you can probably tell. Ian, and we've got my long run. Got 30k because tomorrow I'm travelling to Girona, so I wouldn't be able to get it done. So I've had to swap the days around. So we're going to do 30 kilometres. Plan is 20 kilometres, come back, and then Josh is joining me for the last 10, which will help a lot because they're normally the ones. The last 10's a bit where you grit your teeth and have to get on with it. But I got some hydration down me, some caffeine, toilet, and then get going. So see you out there, last 30k. And that is the longest run of this prep so far, 30k boxed off. Felt really good, felt really, really good. The fitness is definitely there. Legs a little bit heavy, motivation to go and do it was a little bit low, but once we got going, the first 20k went quick. Last 10k joined by Josh, which definitely helped. Went to a really good flow. And then just picked the pace up on the way back, so I just wanted to get finished, to be fair. So about 2.5 hours on the feet. Plan for the rest of the day, client check-ins, edit some videos, schedule some videos, pack my bags, print off my coach ticket, because tomorrow we're up early and off to Girona. So I'm going to wrap the video up here, because it's Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I've got no plans other than chilling, exploring Girona, seeing what it's all about. So if you enjoyed this video, a little bit of a week in the life, then make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.